So if you've been following me long enough, you remember back in March or April when I was talking about how undervalued NVIDIA was. Well, it's up 30% since then, but it's still undervalued. Why do I say that? Because NVIDIA has its own cloud computing business and it owns another or a piece of another cloud computing business. Both are growing at breakneck speeds. In order to appreciate how big of a deal this is, it's important to recognize that the cloud businesses for Amazon, Microsoft, and Google are the reason why these multi-$100 billion companies are still able to grow double-digit percentages in revenue every year, as well as carry the profit margin of cloud, which is above 50, 60% in some cases. So the fact that NVIDIA has been able to reach the heights that it's reached while its cloud business is still relatively nascent and growing at a breakneck speed, what is that, 4x over the last year for their multi-service cloud agreements, that's something to watch out for and the reason why NVIDIA is still undervalued. And don't forget, they still own 7% of CoreWeave, also growing at a crazy amount. And they're doing all this while the big boys are their customers. See this? They sell this equipment to the big players and then lease it back and lease it to other people. It's just crazy how much money they're making just from a cloud business. And remember, AWS is $100 billion business for Amazon. If it spun out, it would be $1 trillion company on its own. This is what's ahead for NVIDIA, and they're really just getting started. And this is in addition to their chip business. So I don't know. It made an all-time high today, and that's great. But I still think there's a lot of room to run for NVIDIA. What do you guys think?